sawing some red oak again. We had a lot of problems yesterday with metal. Got us put behind on the red oak. I already sawed up one this morning. I'm going to be sawing up another one here. This one has been sitting on the ground for I think 13 months. So, well, sitting on the log pile for 13 months. So it needs to get sawn up ASAP. So hopefully we don't have too much insect damage. We'll see what we can get for grade lumber out of it. Obviously, there's going to be more reject now that it's sat longer. So we're just going to saw that one up and see what we can get. This log's about, I think, 17 inches in diameter, so we should get some decent boards. But we'll see, and gonna have to crack it open to find out. log is a little bit different than most of the oak I saw. So when I was cutting closer to the center, normally they'll pick up in knots, but this log, for some reason, when I cut it the 1x10 way, I was going to flip it up and get some 6s out of it, but I left it the 10-inch way because I was getting clear board still, and I was kind of surprised. But when you line up the knots, this one right here with the corner of the cant, you'll end up getting more clear boards, but typically not that close to the center. Because I was only, I don't know, an inch and a half away from the center, and there was no knots yet. Yeah, so here's the center of the cant, and then I was only about an inch and a half from it, and there was no knots on any of these boards here, and those are from either side of that center. So it's actually kind of surprising for that small of a log to have that clean of 1x10s on it all the way close to the center. Normally you flip the cant up and you'll slice either 8s off the sides of each of them, but in this case I did not. I'm gonna tip these boards up and trim them right away and just keep sawing. I'm gonna edge them on the mill here. So all you do is tip up and leave the straightest side on the bed, and then trim the rest of it. And then some of them will have bark still, so this one will be cut twice. You always go every one you think. I always go in 2-inch increments, a lot quicker. The smaller the board, the less increment you go down. But I have pretty good luck with going down in 2-inch increments. So first cut will be at 12. And the next one will be at 10, or 12 1/4, 10 1/4, and 8 1/4. It should be done. like that, we're done with sawing this bed out. Takes a little bit longer by itself, but not too bad. The bigger the log, the better it is to saw by yourself. You're sawing little logs. It makes turning the log so much that I've been moving boards out of the way so much that it impacts the time it takes to saw the log. But I don't mind sawing by myself with the bigger logs. So centers on hardwoods, I always like to turn into 2-inch because it has a lot of grade changes. The center pit, a lot of reject in the centers of the logs. Anything that's at least, I don't know, 5 inches from the center of the pith, I like to saw into 1-inch if it's big enough, but some of the logs are small, so you can't do that. So this is what the lumber turned out. It's actually pretty nice wood from that log. We got some 1x10s, and then a couple 1x8s and a 1x12 from the jacket lumber, and then most of the center stuff above and below the pith I at 10-inch. So we got a lot of nice boards. These are 2x10s, full 2x10s. So those will be for trailer decking, and that goes into this pile here. So there's all the stuff that'll be used for trailer decking or wagons or whatever. I don't have a railroad tie market, so I can't leave them like this and sell them that way. This is one that gave me troubles yesterday. You can see the blue stain in it. That's a nail there, a nail there. I already pulled them out and kept cutting the log, but then on this other side you can see right there is blue color. I hit another nail there. You can't see that when you're sawing it, but you can see the blue stain, but you can't see how many nails are in it. So usually you'll hit 1 or 2, and you can finish the log with the blade that you have on the mill, but this log was not the case, so I put an old blade on and still tried to saw it, and I hit nails again. At the bottom there, I cut a little board at the center of the pith, and I still hit a nail there. So this tree had nails in it for a long time, probably 50 years. So it is what it is. Sometimes you have that. I try to saw them up if I can, if they're big enough and there's enough nice lumber in them. Because you'll hit a nail, it'll, you know, dull the blade a little bit. All you gotta do is slow down the head, and then you can still cut. You'll have some of the shake or chatter marks from the teeth because they're a little bent, or they have a chunk of metal from the nail they hit hanging from them, so it'll scratch it up like that. But as long as you saw slow enough, it'll keep cutting. But sometimes it'll rip the teeth right off. So like these will come completely off. Like I have a blade I could show you over here. Yesterday, the one I hit should be in this pile. So you'll be sawing, then all of a sudden you'll start seeing white steam come off, and that's typically when the teeth are gone. So there it is. So here's that blade. it was still cutting, but you'll start getting a lot of white steam. So here, I'll try to show you guys. So here the teeth are missing already, and then above it, the teeth are still on it. But down here, they're all rounded off completely. And that's just from the metal. Because you'll lose a couple if you hit it just one nail. You might lose the tip on it, one or two, but there's so many teeth that'll keep cutting. But once you grind off a whole section of them, then you pretty much have to change the blade. Because this is one thing I hit yesterday. This is a lag bolt that had a U on it for hanging like a chain on it. I don't remember what they call these, but it is a lag bolt with that U head on it. But yeah, this thing wreaked havoc on that blade yesterday. And then these are all the nails that I found in the last week or so. So we have a lot of issues with nails in the big hardwoods. Everyone wants to put something on a tree, no trespassing signs and all sorts of stuff. So and they always put it in the biggest tree because that's what everybody is drawn to, and it's the one that's on the property line usually. So, well, for you guys still watching, I appreciate you guys for watching. I hope to see you guys on the next one. And hope you enjoyed the video. If you're not subscribed yet, subscribe and like, share, and comment on the videos on what you want to see, and I'll show you. And we'll see you on the next one.